Good evening, folks. Spittin' Cobra here. Wanted to bring you this video that happened sometime this summer, just a couple of months ago. Phoenix police has been under investigation. The report came out. They're no longer under investigation, but they want Phoenix police to go through a consent decree. Phoenix Police Department, of course, is fighting that. And just right after that, after the report comes out, you'll see in this video what they're found guilty of. And this video shows exactly the exact things that the DOJ found Phoenix police officers guilty of. They say, oh, it's just a few. No, folks. This happens all the time. It's just not always caught on camera. That's why you must film the police. Anyway, two Phoenix police officers beat up, tase a deaf man that has cerebral palsy, all because a guy being trespassed across the street at Circle K says, hey, that man assaulted me. And you'll find out later that he was causing problems at the Circle K, and the deaf man was trying to help to get the man out of the Circle K. There's no evidence whatsoever that shows that this man assaulted the white guy. However, to this day, the gentleman is facing charges on assaulting police officers. To this day. Watch this video, guys. It amazes me. It shows 100% proof why you need to film the police.
Video, Phoenix police arresting a black man who's deaf and has cerebral palsy. That arrest is violent, and in this story, we're going to show you close body camera footage that's intense and difficult to watch, so please consider this your warning.
It happened late this summer, and that means it happened after the Department of Justice released its historic and severe report against Phoenix PD. Here's ABC 15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscobig.
Yeah, we reached out to Phoenix police about this arrest, but they aren't saying much about it. They only confirmed it's now under internal investigation. But this case raises a lot of questions, and it really serves as sort of a test case.
I cannot believe that they're actually still pursuing this in court, because, now listen, the judge says, yeah, there's probable cause to go ahead and take this to trial. Bullshit. That's exactly what's going to happen with Ray Ray's camera. Because the judge says, oh, okay, yeah, he put his hands on an officer, so yeah, we're gonna try and convict him.
And that's both for Phoenix and the DOJ. See, Phoenix is trying to prove it doesn't need federal oversight. But will the DOJ trust the city when things like this continue to happen? You've seen the surveillance video. A Phoenix officer pulling into a parking lot, pulling in front of a man, darting out of his truck, then immediately going after him. Now, this is the body camera footage.
Everybody stop where you're at.
Remember, the man is deaf and has cerebral palsy.
Let's see. Tase him.
Now, on the officer's behalf, which I never fucking do, yes, the officer didn't know that he was deaf or had cerebral palsy. But if you noticed, it took him 1 second to stop his vehicle get out and attack this man.
Get your hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back. Hold him.
Yep, they've got him in an illegal chokehold, punching him and tasing him.
Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
He puts him in an illegal chokehold.
Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
Knee on the neck,
Hand behind your back.
punching him in the kidneys.
More. Hand behind your back. Hand behind your back.
Between the two officers, the man is punched at least 10 times and tasered 4 times.
He can't understand them, and he's deaf and he's physically compromised. The entire thing is just outrageous.
That's Jesse Showalter. He agreed to watch the video with us, and that's because he's an attorney for Tyrone McElvin. Together, they're planning to bring an excessive force
Tyrone
lawsuit against the
McElvin.
Phoenix Police Department.
Well, here she's went to.
But before we get into that, first let's get into why officers went after Tyrone.
Anyone using a water jet?
When we look at the body camera that we've seen so far, what it shows is that Circle K employees had a Caucasian male in the store causing problems, and they called the police to trespass this person who wouldn't leave.
Hey, you guys just want this guy to trespass? Okay.
And when police arrive, they don't do any investigation to find out what this guy was.
See, they go in. Hey, do you want this guy trespassed? Okay, we'll go out there and kick his ass.
Doing in the store. Instead, they talk to the guy, and he claims that he was assaulted and points to somebody in the street that he claims did it.
The guy pointed at Tyrone, who was across the street.
I'm saying that's the guy that assaulted
Right there. Put the back right on. Yep.
I mean, so we have a situation where the officers respond. Some white guy says, hey, no, some black guy assaulted me, and they just drop what they're doing and head right over there.
That's what the video shows.
He's standing outside the door. Okay,
That dude.
Why don't you wait here first?
The black guy?
Yeah.
And that takes us back to this point.
FC.
And this police officer, out of the gate, assaults him, and then uses Tyrone's attempts to protect himself to try to justify felony charges.
Officials charged Tyrone with aggravated assault and resisting arrest. In their reports, officers wrote Tyrone tried to walk away from them, took a fighting stance, threw repeated punches at them, and bit one of them.
Everything that I see in that video, as well as the other officer's body camera, looks like Tyrone's just trying to avoid being harmed by these officers. And that only makes them escalate the situation and increase the violence.
Guys, I also have to bring this up. This summer, the temperatures averaged anywhere from 110 to 17 or 19 degrees. This is summer. These officers are putting this guy on the ground with his face on the ground, and that ground is over 250 degrees.
The degree of violence that they're using.
One of the officers says Tyrone bit him. I mean, how do you respond to that?
Tyrone was face down on the ground with 2 officers striking and choking him, and that the only way that Tyrone could have possibly bit anybody on the hand or wrist is if one of those officers placed their hand or wrist in his mouth. And what it looks like from the video is that the officer who claims he was bitten was using an illegal chokehold on Tyrone.
Here's the question that, invariably, undoubtedly will be asked. Why didn't he just comply?
And the answer is easy, is he's deaf. He couldn't understand what they were doing, and he had done nothing wrong.
What
You messing with him for no reason.
What kind of disabilities do you have?
He's deaf and he's got cerebral palsy.
Okay.
And I've been on the phone with him since Circle K.
How is he deaf if you've been on the phone?
Because I spoke sign language, that's why. I signed to him. That's why.
Nowhere in their police reports did the two officers document they were told about Tyrone's disabilities. But records do show when another cop went back to check store surveillance footage and talk to witnesses, none of it supported the white guy's claims. Remember, he told officers Tyrone assaulted him at the store. But there was no evidence of any assault. Store employees say the white guy was the one causing problems, getting aggressive, laying on the floor, and refusing to leave. In fact, store employees told police Tyrone tried to get him out of the store and eventually just left. Now, this all happened on...
This is it, guys. Feel free to call Phoenix Police Department. Let them know how you feel about it. Maybe Tyrone can get these charges dropped and sue the fuck out of them. Spitting Cobra, bringing it to you real. It irks my blood. I'm out.